Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jeannie Ellis and I'm also known as Scrapbooking Mama. And also I want to welcome you to the Would You Be Mine Hop. We're sharing inspiration for the upcoming Valentine holiday with projects that incorporate wood. And we hope that you'll find each project as lovely as your best Valentine memory. At the top of the description box, you're going to find a link to the next person in the lineup. I hope that you take the time to watch all the hop videos because we love your comments, and please give us a thumbs up. And if you aren't already a subscriber, I hope that you'll consider subscribing. And click on that little bell so you won't miss any of my uploads. You can also use hashtag #WouldYouBeMine to find all the videos in the hop. Some of us might be offering prizes on our channel, so make sure that you pay attention to the details. Please check out my description box below for all of the details. Now, let's get started with my project. As you can see, he's quite large. He's about 9.5 by 10, and that's approximately, so that's almost square. Now, this is the base for the project, and I will have to peel off from the base some of these papers, layers for protection. I will have to peel those off. I got this from a company called KP Creations. They make a lot of different things, so I'll put that link below too so you can check out her shop because she's got some beautiful things, and they are all done by her. Now, on this project goes pieces like this, which I'm so glad they're separated because that way I can paint them whatever color I want. And I'm not putting it on very good now, but anyway, I can use them for different holidays. Right now, what I have is Valentine's Day, and I have March, St. Patrick's. So here are the pieces. Here's the nose. It's so cute. I thought I'd lost that nose, but I dropped it in the package when it came to me. I didn't even notice I had done that. But anyway, I'm going to put these little two hands. I'm going to put them on here, and I will raise the other side. Plus, I want to make sure that this will fit in there too. It's got to fit in there. So we're going to try that and see if that happens by using these two little sticks that I will cut to size. Now, because they are the pieces, like I had already said, I'm going to start in by peeling off the paper just on the hat first. I'm actually going to leave the back cover on for now, so that way I can kind of semi-protect that back cover, although it's going to be covered, or you won't see it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and try, leave it. So I just take a pen, and there's a bubbled up space here, and I will start peeling off that protective layer. Okay, so that's off on that top side. And I've been debating, since he's going to be using different colors, or he's going to be used for different holidays, I've been debating what color to paint his hat. If I do it just in the red, that means I'll use it mainly for Christmas or Valentine's Day, and I really want to use him for all different holidays. So what I'm going to do is take my white paint. I'm just going to put a little bit over here. I may need 2 coats, I may not, but we will see. Now, I've already dampened my brush. I'm not going to put a lot of water on this because I want it to be pretty white. So instead of doing the plaid like I was going to do, I just changed it because it wasn't looking right to me. So I just painted it solid black, and I put some little highlights in it. And now I am painting the beard white, and then I'll be putting some shadowing into it too, a little bit. I probably won't go heavy with it, but we'll see as I go along. So anyway, I'm going to paint this. Let dry one coat, paint a second coat, and do shadowing. So I shall return. to get the shadowing of the beard, I'll probably do it different than most people. But what I do is that I'll take my brush, and it's semi-dry. It's not like soaking wet. And I just kind of brush over the edges. I think I'll like that. So I'm going to set the brushes aside for a minute and air dry or heat it. Okay, this is my first time I've done this type of a piece, and it is adorable. But I have learned some things from it, and I want to give you a tip. When you have pieces like this in here, pretty. When you see pieces like this in here, the little stripes here, don't take the paper off of that yet. What you want to do, and I just lost my pen. Oh, there it is. What you want to do is take off the paper that's around that and leave these on. That way you can paint and not make a mistake. I didn't do that on the other shoe, but I tried. Hopefully I got it fixed to where it'll be okay. So just peel that off. I've already peeled the paper off the back. Peel that off. Leave those pieces in there for now. And I will do something with the edges here. And go ahead and paint it black. I have finished the hand, one hand and the nose, and I'm getting ready to do the other hand. And I, believe it or not, I went ahead and used alcohol markers because I didn't have the right color. I didn't have brown. I forgot to buy some. Forgot that I didn't have it. So anyway, I'm just going to, and remember to peel off the paper, the backing, the protective paper. Anyway, I just use the alcohol markers. There's nothing wrong with that because it's, you know, permanent because of the fact that it is an alcohol marker and not waterproof. And I didn't have any rhyme or reason to it. I just kind of start out with a darker one and then I follow it up with lighter ones until I get to the lightest. What I've got to do is my heart, and I'm actually going to paint my heart black first. And the reason I like to do that is because the red that I have is too bright of a red, and this will help tone down that red color once I get it on there. I just don't want it real bright. Okay, so I'm not really done with the heart yet. I'm going to let it dry a little bit, and then I'll probably put XOXO on there instead of the word love. So I'm just setting him aside. I'm going to semi-clean up. So before I glue all those pieces down to this, I'm going to have to put some kind of a wash or something on the background, so that way it'll, you know, blend better with the pieces on top of it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I had outlined in gold leafing to give, you know, the edge a finish to it, but I didn't like the way it looks. So what I'm doing instead, on top of it actually, is I'm putting a, let's see, it's called chocolate brown metallic, because I do want it to be a metallic color to it. So I'm just going to paint over this. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking some ink, white daisy ink, and I am putting one of those sticky stencils on there. It's easier for me to use those because I don't have to worry about them moving as much. I don't have to get any extra piece of tape or anything like that. I've had it for a while, so I'm not sure now where it came from, so I can't do a link on that. But anyway, I thought since this is not just for Valentine's, I wanted to be all seasonal. I wanted to put something like circles or something like that. Just give it more of a generic feel to it. Hopefully it'll look fine by the time I get done dotting all this up. It's going to take a little bit, so you won't get bored. I'm not even going to fast forward it. I'm just going to go ahead and finish it off the camera. I'll be back. Okay, so after I got done with the putting the ink on, to keep it from smearing, I sprayed a sealer over, Mod Podge sealer over it. And then once that's dry, I'm going to do something else on top of that. But that's just to get it started, so that way when I do a brush on here, it's not going to take the circles and smear, I hope. So I'm going to set it over here. I'm going to get my heart back out and get me a pencil. And I'm going to put some XOs in here. So let's see, I think I'll start with the O here. Now, I did it in pencil so that way I wouldn't have any trouble with it. Then I'm going to use my gel pen first and see how it does. It may not work, but I'm going to check it. It works a little, but not enough. It's not bright enough. And I'm not going to use paint because I think it'll be too hard for me to do it. So I'm going to use this chalk marker. And then if it's not dark enough, I'll go over another coat of that. So I'm going to set that aside for a moment. Okay, this feels dry to the touch, so I'm going to go ahead and get my polyacrylic. Okay, so I've got some leftover glitter that I had used from Scarlet Creations, and I'm trying to see if I can find the bags that's got the name of them. Mountain Ice. It's a chunkier one, and my goodness, where is it? Pearly Gates. It's a finer glitter. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it into the bowl. And the polyacrylic, man, it's full. I hope I don't knock it off. Okay, so it says to stir it. It's by Minwax. It's polyacrylic. It's a protective finish, and since it's sticky, I'm going to be able to put glitter on that. Okay, I'm going to try this and see how it does. I don't want to overbear it, but overload it, maybe is the word. I'm going to let that dry. So the next piece is, I don't want glitter on it, but I do want the glaze on it, because I want it to have a sealant. So I have all the pieces glazed, waiting to be dried, or in their drying time, I should say. I am going to be back when they're dry and glue them together. Okay, so I was rambling on thinking I had hit record, and I didn't. But what I did was, so I can get my little hands to, hold the heart, I broke these down, cut these apart, and put them on the back, so that way it'll raise up, and you'll see here in a minute. But I use hot glue on those, but on this gluing part, I am using Beacon fabric tack, because it will work just fine. And I just have to keep pressing it. So all I'm doing is just gluing the pieces together, putting the puzzle together. And I am going to put the hat on next. Okay, I have my Valentine's gnome all finished. He's glittered, sealed as far as each individual piece, but what I'm going to do next is spray the whole thing with the sealer, my Podge sealer, and I will take this out and spray it separately so that way it doesn't get stuck in here, because I have to make room for a shamrock for another time, for another season, St. Patrick's Day. But anyway, I've got him all finished, and I am just so excited about it. He's adorable. I will post pictures at the end. Make sure that you look at the video links in the description box below, and the next person in the lineup. Follow the hop and all the rules, the guidelines. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope that you will subscribe and check out each of the ladies. Thank you for watching this and going along with me, and have a great day. Many blessings. Bye for now.